So this is a remote view about the death of Navalny. As many of you know, I'm a professional remote viewer using the empathy technique. My job is to attempt to be another individual, and so I pop into different people. I put myself into different perspectives. This is the art of war, right? We try to really, to the best of our ability, see through the eyes of our adversaries so that we can better understand them. I keep seeing a table, a wooden table, and two men that are questioning Navalny. It's a very matter-of-fact conversation, and they're trying to get details about something. I feel like they are some kind of a legal prosecution with Russia, and I feel like there was some exchange that took place. Supposedly he died when he was out going for a walk. If that's true, then prior to the walk, he was sitting, detained, and being questioned by what appear to be Russian police, Russian military, FSB. And then I think somehow they were able to poison him in that exchange. I don't know how. If something broke the skin, something that they were able to apply, or sometimes smacking someone on the back. If you have a way of piercing, the person may not even feel that they've been penetrated by something that contains ricin. Maybe on his way out, they may have done something. And I feel like it induced a heart attack, maybe 20, 30 minutes after the event. So when the poison reaches the heart, a large dose, and then the person is taken out. So that's the first perspective. The other thing is I try to put myself into the shoes of the FSB. Why did I do this? Why would I have done this? And the reason I've done this is because I've become so weak as Russia's military and FSB. We've become so weak that we feel he is instigating protest inside Russia from within simply by being in prison. And the reactions every time, the reactions like he's some kind of folk hero when he does show up in court. His confidence, his suavity, his handsomeness, these compete with Putin, who's getting older, and he's become a folk hero. This is how it feels to me as an FSB officer. And we have become so weak, we've lost 87% of our military. We don't need this. And so if we were stronger, if we were in a stronger position, we wouldn't have done this. But by him being alive, at this time, and we feel like there's civil war even within our military ranks, particularly after we took out Prigozhin. He still has sympathizers. So I feel like my military, my FSB is in civil war. Putin's collapse is around the corner in the sense that, like Stalin, his cronies are getting a smaller and smaller group, of cronies. And this is making us more and more desperate, and we could see more assassinations of his adversaries as a result. Last remote was an attempt to be Navalny, connect with Navalny. And my first thought as Navalny was very matter of fact. They did it. They thought they might do it, and they did it. This world, I heard myself say as Navalny, it's like a speck. If you step back and you look at our universe, this world is like a speck. It's like a speck. And your time in this world is brief. So he's very philosophical about it. His time was brief. This world is a speck in the universe. And so his life, the speck it ends. We're evolving towards something wonderful. And it's not a perfect evolution. Just like Navalny evolved. You know, he used to be more conservative, and then when he got older, he became more tolerant, more open, more compassionate, more empathetic, because he suffered more. So Navalny himself evolved and became a greater person towards the end of his life. And so what he's saying is, live your life fearlessly and recognize that we're evolving towards something really positive, and that there will be dark days and we will fall short. But in the end, we will find our way. We may fall short. We may feel like we're not progressing, but we are progressing. And even though we may feel like that's not happening, that is happening. We are evolving as a planet. All right, thank you everyone, and we'll see you next time.